Welcome back to the Quackery, where I break down what's happening in Taylor's local government, one agenda at a time. Let's head into the world of playgrounds, pavilions, and park improvements with the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. This volunteer board is all about keeping Taylor's outdoor spaces vibrant and welcoming. From the ball fields at Taylor Regional Park to the shady pavilions at Bull Branch, their goal is to make sure our parks serve everyone, whether you're hosting a birthday, walking your dog, or catching a youth baseball game. Their next meeting takes place on Wednesday, October 15th, 2025 at 6 p.m. inside the Dickey Givens Community Center at 1015 East Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. After calling the meeting to order, they'll begin with an invocation, the Pledge of Allegiance, and citizens communication, which is your chance to speak directly to the board about anything park-related that's not already listed on the agenda. You'll have 3 minutes to share your thoughts, ideas, or concerns. A great way to make sure your voice is part of the conversation shaping Taylor's green spaces. The first item on the regular agenda is the approval of the minutes from the September 17th meeting, a procedural step to confirm the record of that session. Next comes the Director's Report from Parks and Recreation Director Tyler Bybee, which summarizes how Tyler's parks and facilities performed over the past month. The report includes a detailed look at revenues, facility usage, and attendance. In September 2025, the city brought in a total of $2,670 in rental income across all park facilities. That came from 34 total bookings, including the Murphy Pavilion, Old BBC Pavilion, Bull Branch Pavilion, Taylor Regional Sports Complex Pavilion, and Robinson Pavilion, along with 9 rentals at the Dickey Givens Center. The Robinson Ball Field was especially active, with 15 rentals generating $615 on its own. Looking at the year so far, rental facility revenue continues its steady climb. The total for the fiscal year stands at roughly $41,481, compared to about $39,960 last year at this same point. That's a healthy sign that community use of park facilities continues to grow even after the summer event season. Attendance at the Taylor Regional Park and Sports Complex also saw an impressive rise. For fiscal year 2025 to date, attendance reached 82,932 visitors, up sharply from about 61,000 the year prior. This growth likely reflects increased tournaments, league play, and community events drawing families and teams to Taylor. That increased usage shows up in the Taylor Regional Park Revenue Report as well. For the current fiscal year, revenue totals $88,709, a significant jump from approximately $65,000 the previous year. The months of March and September stood out as especially strong, together accounting for over $30,000 in revenue, showing how major tournaments and seasonal programming continue to drive financial success at the park. Following the financial reports, the board will move into discussion and possible action on the 2025 Park Improvements Plan, also led by Tyler Bybee. This conversation typically focuses on priority upgrades across Taylor's park system, such as playground repairs, trail enhancements, or new amenities funded through the current fiscal year's budget. The next discussion item centers on turf infields at Taylor Regional Park. The board will consider options and potential next steps for installing synthetic turf, which would reduce maintenance needs, allow for more frequent use, and keep fields playable after heavy rains. This is likely to involve evaluating cost, durability, and funding sources before any recommendation goes to City Council. After that, Betsy Schultz will provide a programs and events update, summarizing how recent activities performed and what's ahead on the city's recreation calendar. These updates often include reports on participation in community fitness classes, youth programs, and seasonal events. The following item opens discussion about the Christmas tree lighting event, one of Taylor's most popular annual celebrations. The board may review plans for decorations, entertainment, vendor participation, and volunteer needs as the city prepares for the holiday season. Finally, the board will identify topics for the next meeting and confirm that their next session will be held on Wednesday, November 19th, 2025. In short, this meeting offers a snapshot of how Taylor's parks are performing both financially and operationally, while also shaping decisions about future park improvements and community events. That wraps up the agenda for the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board meeting on October 15th at 6 p.m. inside the Dickey Givens Community Center. Whether you're interested in youth sports, community programs, or how our parks are funded and maintained, this meeting covers it all. This has been the Quackery, bringing transparency, one agenda at a time. More ducks in the pond, more voices in the conversation.